Hi guys, my name is Kenzie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something super fun. So I'm filming over the course of 5 days, 5 different ways that you could style your curls. Now I'm not showing you guys hairstyles per se, I'm showing you guys ways that you could style your curls so that you get like a different look and almost like a different texture and curl pattern to your hair. So today I did my hair in the first style that I'm going to show you guys. So if you guys want to see how I got my hair like this and the 4 other different ways, just keep on watching. All right, for today's curls, I am going to show you guys how to do the top knot. And with this, you get longer ringlets. So this is one of my favorite hairstyles to do when I just get out of the shower and I detangle my hair, but my hair is still wet and I don't want to sleep on it wet, but I don't want to wait 2 hours for it to dry. So my hair will be detangled like this, and then I'll just gather my hair and just start doing a simple twist on the top of my head. I'm not trying to do anything cute, and I will just, like, I'm literally just twisting like this, and then I wrap it on my head like this. And when I do this, I can lay down on my pillow without getting it absolutely soaked. And I also like to, I usually take a t-shirt, but I just have a towel right here. So I'll just kind of squeeze that little bun out just to make sure it's not like soaking wet. And then when I wake up in the morning, my hair will look like this. So these are the results that I got when I left my hair in that bun. I let it dry like that. I do have a suggestion. So if you want your hair to have a little bit more length and a little less shrinkage, if you want to do that method and then take a good blow dryer with the diffuser and just stick it on top of that bun. Sorry, my dog's right here. But stick it on top of that bun until it dries and then let it out. You can do that as well, or you can just sleep overnight and you should get pretty much the same results. So when you wake up, your hair will be a little bit damp, and even if you use the diffuser, your hair will still be a little bit damp because it was in that knot. So I suggest when you take it down, maybe to go in with the blow dryer on cold and kind of just push it down on your hair and hold your ends so that your hair stays the length that you want it. I also went in with my LimoStudio structural lotion and a bit of gel. You can also go in, I think Kinky Curly has something called spiral spritz, like a spiral spritz, and it's kind of like a gel-like curl styler. That's what I'm trying to say. And just go in with that and put it in right before you blow dry, and it'll keep your hair a good length. So when you guys wake up and you take your hair out of the knot, you're gonna notice that your ends are a little bit straight or like kind of mangled. What I like to do is take any leave-in conditioner and put probably like a dime size, or depending on the thickness of your hair, but for me, I like to use about a dime size. And I will actually go through and pancake my ends in this motion, and it'll get all the leave-in conditioner in, and then they'll curl right back up to how they normally are. And then go through with the dryer and a styler, like I said before. As you can tell, my hair is not like this normally. Usually I have like a lot of body and it's poofy, but this is kind of like a style that I can like flip back and forth, and it's very loose. My curls have a lot of length to them. I really enjoy this style, especially when I want to put my hair up. I love the length that it gives my hair in the back, and my hair doesn't shrink all the way to my shoulders. So this is something that I like to do, one, when I'm lazy and I don't want to let my hair dry before bed, or when I just kind of want a different texture and style to my curls. So this is curl style number 1. All right, it is day 2. And I'm going to show you guys how I get the LimoStudio curls. Now, I call it this because of the product called LimoStudio, like I showed in the first method that I did. When I was on their website, they gave a little tutorial on how to get these super defined curls. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So first, we're going to start off with wet hair as if we got out the shower. So the first step in this process will be to use a spray leave-in conditioner. My favorite spray leave-in conditioner is this Black Vanilla leave-in conditioner by Carol's Daughter. I've showed you guys this in plenty of my other videos. So you're going to just spritz your hair with the conditioner. Now, I'm not using the exact products they used in the tutorial I saw online, but I'm using products that I already have to kind of replace. The second step is to put in your leave-in conditioner. I'm gonna take my ring off for this. I'm gonna be using the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk. The second step is to section off your hair into 5 different sections. The next step is with your wide tooth comb, and this is important because we want our curls to be very separated. So I'm going to be detangling my hair with my wide tooth comb. Now for the next step, you are going to need the LimoStudio products. This is the Structura Lotion and the Control 2 Gel. Now, if you don't have these products but you want to use this method, I recommend using Kinky Curly's Spiral Spritz along with Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie. So what I'm going to do first is going to put a generous amount on the palm of my hand along with the gel mixed in. I put about 1/4 of the size of gel as I did the Structura Lotion. And the important thing is to rake it through your hair, so every curl gets a generous amount. Once I have all the product in, I'm gonna make sure that I thoroughly rake through all my curls so that they end up being kind of separated but in really nice structured curls. Now the next step is to diffuse. All right, so I just got done diffusing my hair. My hair looks wet right now, but it's not, it's just super shiny. My curls are super defined right now. So I went in with my John Frieda hair dryer with the diffuser that came with it, and I just went in and like diffused like this until my hair was dry. And then, well, right before it was 100% dry, I put it kind of how I wanted it to lay, and then I diffused it until 100% dry in that style. So I ended up diffusing it like this and kind of just kept it on my roots and stuff like that. So after you're done diffusing, we are not done. We are going to end with a dry oil spray. This is my Herbal Essence Wild Naturals dry oil spray. Amplifies shine with every spray. So what I'm gonna do is just spray this all in my hair. And then we're gonna end with the leave-in conditioner. So I'm going back in with my Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk. And I'm taking about that much. And then I'm just gonna gather my hair to the side, twist the product in, and there you go. This is my second way to style curly hair. As you can see, this is a lot different than the other one. I would leave my hair alone, probably leave it in the style, as opposed to the first one where I could flip my hair back and forth and it was really loose. This gives me super defined structured curls that look super nice. Your hair looks super put together. There's not really any frizz in your hair. So I'll see you in the next clip for the third way to style curly hair. Okay, this is day 3. So I'm gonna show you guys the third way that you can style curls. So today, as you can see, my hair is detangled and it is a little bit damp. I'm just gonna quickly go through the products I'm gonna be using today. I'm gonna be using the LimoStudio Structura Lotion. I'm gonna be using just some clips. I need to go buy some. They're just the clips that help keep your hair, you know, out of your face and stuff. And then I got 2 packs of these Flexi rods, and 10 come in each pack. And then I also have a brush like this. So the first step in doing this is to part your hair the way that you want it done, or that you want it to dry. I think I'm gonna try to go with a middle part and see how this works out. It might look a little stupid because I do have bangs, but I mean, we can always switch it around once it's dry. So because I have 10 Flexi rods, I'm gonna be using 10 on each side. So I'm going to have a total of 20 in my head. All right, now the next step is super easy. We're just going to be curling our hair around these rods. This method is really good for those people whose curly hair is kind of in between that stage of like it's growing back in, but you have a lot of straight pieces, but you want to see those curls. And also I want to mention before I start, there are different size Flexi rods. You can get ones that are super small and you could have tighter, kinkier curls. I just wanted to try a curl that's about this size. So I went a little step bigger than my natural curls. So I'm starting with the first one and I'm brushing it out so that there's no kinks. And then I'm wrapping my ends around the center, and I'm going to be making sure that my hair is going to curl towards my face. And then to secure it, you just bend the rod like so. Also, when doing this, you can do this with your hair dry. I just prefer to do it like right as I get out of the shower when my hair is already wet. But this style works perfectly after you have blow dried your hair and it's kind of in that afro state. And then you go into it with some product and then into the flexi rods. I have never tried it that way, but from the tutorials I've watched, that's how they do it. So from now on, I'm just gonna fast forward through me doing my entire head. Okay, now that I'm all done, you can do two things here. You can either put one of those plug-in dryers that you can get at Sally's and they kind of just blow up with air. I think you have to use your hair dryer with them. You can use one of those, or if you have a real hair dryer, you can use that too. Or from here, you can just let it air dry. So I guess three things. Or you can diffuse your hair as well. All right, it has been several hours since I've had these in. It was taking so long to dry and I didn't want to wait overnight and film again. So I did take a blow dryer to my hair and kind of just try to dry it. And it's been, I think, about 4 hours since I've had these in. So I'm just going to take it out and we're going to see how it looks. This could be a fail. After you take them out, your hair isn't going to be the cutest, and my hair hasn't dried all the way. It's still wet in the back. But this is where I'm gonna take some product. I would use either like a leave-in conditioner or like a styling gel. And we're just gonna go through this and separate. This is great for those people who have straight pieces in their hair and they just need, you know, a little bit of help getting those pieces of hair to curl up. So I really like what this looks like. So this was the third way that you can style your curls, and I'll show you guys the fourth way you can style your curls in the next clip. All right, guys, so this is going to be the last tutorial on how to style curly hair. I'm gonna use each half of my head because these two can kind of be like interchangeable in a way. You guys will see. So my hair is damp, and this technique, all you need is a paddle brush, and then for the other technique, you just need something to detangle your hair and then your hands. On this half of my head, this is one way I like to style my hair, is just by using a paddle brush. A paddle brush without beads, so there's no like little beads on each bristle. So a paddle brush without beads is perfect for curly hair. I would say from 3C and below. If you have 4A and you're getting up into the 4s, I would maybe stay away from a paddle brush. I don't think they work as well. But brushing your hair with a paddle brush creates super kinky curls, which I personally like. So what I'm doing is kind of just brushing through my hair. So on this side, it's super simple. You just detangle your hair with the paddle brush, and the paddle brush does the work all by itself. There are some tips that I can give you. Make sure that you brush your hair off your head so that it doesn't dry super flat. So I just like to take it and pull outward. And when it dries, your curls will be perfect. And if you don't touch it, they will be frizz-free. Also, don't forget to go in with a bit of leave-in conditioner. You can do this before or after you go through with your paddle brush. But I do recommend, if you rake the leave-in conditioner through your hair, to go back once more with the paddle brush to make sure that it's distributed and that you didn't mess up the curls. Now with this side, You can either, one, get out of the shower and just go on about finger curling your hair, but I like to detangle with my paddle brush, and then I'm gonna go in with my fingers and finger curl them. Okay, once it is detangled, I'm going to add a bit of leave-in conditioner to this side of my head and just rake it through. So to finger curl your hair, it is super easy. With this technique, you want to always try to finger detangle your curls towards your face. So what you do when you finger curl is literally, you just go through your hair and twist it towards the front. And once you kind of get this down, you can do it super fast, basically without looking. So I just take it, go to the next piece, and you can use, I like using about this much hair in each curl. It's just preference. You'll see as you do this more how much hair you want to grab. Okay, so I'm done finger curling my hair. This is the side that I finger curled. It's a little more separated, and then this is the side that I use the paddle brush. So I'm gonna let my hair air dry. I'm not gonna touch it, no blow dryer, no diffuser, no nothing. Just let it air dry and do its thing, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I style it after that. Okay, so I've had plenty of time to let my hair dry. This is the side that was twisted, and this is the side that I let dry with the paddle brush. So I'm gonna show you how I would style my hair if I just used a paddle brush or if I twisted my entire head. So if I did use a paddle brush, I would just kind of lift my curls off of my head. And I would separate any curls that needed to be separated. And my hair would turn out something like this, just, you know, nice and fluffy. And then when you untwist your hair, it looks a little different. I like to gently untwist so that there's not a lot of frizzing that happens. And I literally just take it piece by piece and kind of separate each chunk into several little curls. Now, this is not the way I would ever style my hair, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys the similarities and differences to this method. This side is the side that I twisted. I could definitely be separated a little bit more, but this is just a nice controlled way to have your hair dry. And then this is the way that I would naturally let my hair dry, is with the paddle brush. You can see it's more curly. Well, it's not more curly, but it has more curls, and the curls are already separated because I used that paddle brush. There's a lot more volume and a lot more fluff on this side. This side is not bad, but this side just lays a little bit. It lays down a little bit. It's a little bit more controlled, like I said. But those are the 5 ways that you can style curly hair. I hope this was helpful for you guys and it gave you some tips and tricks that you guys could use. Let me know down below if you guys use any of these methods or if you're gonna try any of these methods. I would love to know. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in my next video.